Good afternoon, everyone. Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shaka here from StormChaserJS.com, doing a brief overview of the tropics over the next couple weeks, see where we're going, and take a look at some of the current systems that we have to monitor. So, we have Hurricane Jerry here with a 85 mile per hour Category 1 storm. Area here, 10% chance in the Central Caribbean of developing over the next 5 days. This area here, a 30% chance, but this area here has a high chance, 70% chance to develop over the next 5 days, and I think this will develop very quickly, as you will see. So, pretty much looking at that there, I'll try to zoom in here. Hopefully this does not stop my recording, but if we zoom in here, and we'll take a look at the tropical cyclones over the next 15 days, you can see Jerry here going out. I guess the second system that the NHC has down here could be one of these lines over here. And then you can see the area that high probability of the development here. The area here about to come off Africa is this right over here. You can see that will easily go out to sea. So nothing to really threaten the U.S. over the next couple of weeks. But that may be changing as we head into the month of October. So let's take a look and see where we're going. Here, we're looking at here the European MJO forecast rotation over the next 4 weeks between now and the 21st of October. I will zoom in here to make this hopefully a little bit clearer to see. You can see where we are now. We're currently in Phase 8. We will be making our way over into Phase 1 and then into Phase 2 over the next 4 weeks. And Phases 8, 1, and 2 all favor tropical development in our part of the world. So if I zoom in here a little bit closer in, you can see here where we are now, Phase 8 and Phase 1. It's less than normal, but you're still getting tropical development even in Phase 8 and Phase 1. But as we work our way into Phase 2, you can see, there's some blue there. And there's Phase 8 and 1 actually showing quite nicely the system coming off the African coastline right in through there and then heading on out. So that actually looks pretty good, Phase 8, Phase 1. Then as we work our way up into Phase 2 and 3, over here on the left side of the screen, where it says observations, you can see we really begin to crank up more and possibly have more impacts to the U.S. coast in Phases 2 and 3 of the Madden-Julian oscillation. So that is what the phases of the MJO and the tropical development looks like through there. Now we're taking a look here at upward motion over the next couple of weeks. This is from the European weeklies that came out last night, and you can see where we are now. This is the Atlantic Basin, 60 west, right in through here. You can see we have a lot of upward motion there in green, a lot of upward motion over the continent of Africa, deep blue, green in through here. So this is a positive signal for the Atlantic to keep producing tropical activity right through the end of October and even into the early part of November. You can see there November 1st, there's still some green upward motion shading there over Africa by the end of October into the first day of November. So very, very busy times ahead with this kind of pattern. You can see a lot of sinking motion here in the central and western Pacific. Maybe that will switch around once we get into November. You can see some green starting to show up through there. So maybe things will begin to reverse in the northern hemisphere regarding the tropics. But as for now, the Atlantic Basin will continue to be rocking. Now, one last JMA forecast that we are going to look at here, because I've been using a lot of the JMA. So this is the last one for this kind of an update video since we know where we're going. So this is the upward motion. For the first week, you can see upward motion in the Atlantic Basin, all that blue. The second week of the Japanese forecast, still nice upward motion pattern. And the third and fourth week look like this, continued upward motion. Days 10 to 16, that's week 2, and then weeks 3 and 4, days 17 to 30. It took a while for that to load up, but overall upward motion. Then let me zoom in over here. You can see Africa on the left side of the first image here. I'll try to zoom in a little bit closer to make this easier to see. You can see some very, very nice upward motion over the continent of Africa. They have very, very significant anomaly there. So this is, again, a big, big sign, and there's the precipitation anomalies as well. So overall, next 3 to 4 weeks, the bottom line in here is that look out. There's more systems coming along, and we are not done by a long shot for the Atlantic hurricane season. That is it for now, and thank you for watching.